So there's one more video I wanted to take today, and this is, well, I did make a video yesterday and it didn't capture. And this is the following. Okay, so we've got some seeds that have been in soak for 24 hours, so I'm going to next start to bag these up and go into the refrigerator. Well, 3 of them anyway. So we've got the Chinese red pines, black Tupelo, Japanese Zelkova, which looks like a poor soak for them. And then the ones that might leave for longer are these Scotch Laburnum. Now these, from what I've read, are notoriously difficult. And it says you may need to soak them up to 3 different 24-hour periods. Now just to give you a look at what they look like. So the Chinese red pines, what we're looking for is how many have sunk. And there's quite a few still floating in there. That's not very promising. Black Tupelo, they've all sank. Japanese Zelkova, one of my favourite trees actually, and there's a lot there that haven't sunk, so I'll check those. And then the Scotch Laburnum, I think it's the Scotch Laburnum that should triple in size, and actually looking in there you can see 2 or 3, especially that one in the middle gives you a good idea. That's grown significantly. So these are all now, well, not all, a number of them are going to go into Ziploc bags, and I'm going to vary the method, so I'll split them in half. So for example, with the red pines, half of those I'll wrap in a damp paper towel and put in the refrigerator. Another half will be in probably a damp mix of perlite. And then I'll repeat for the others that I'm going to move on to that next stage too. Just as a form of experimentation. The refrigeration times will vary. Minimum is going to be 4 weeks, possibly significantly longer. I forget now without looking at my notes how long each of these seeds needs, but it's interesting. There's bonsai forums and people generally frown upon those who express an interest in growing trees from seed, calling it a waste of time. Or I read one forum saying until you have mastered bonsai, you have no business looking at seeds. I think absolute nonsense. Like, do what you want to do. If you want to play around with seeds, You've got to anticipate that many might not grow. But for me, that's part of the fun. I recently sowed about 100-ish Japanese black pines. They're in the house under a grow light. And I've had approximately 20% sprout, which I would have liked more, but I didn't use a grow mat, so they've been at room temperature, just in a mix of 80% perlite, 20% cocoa coir. Trial and error, isn't it? I'll know next time to repeat what I did precisely, but with a grow mat, and see if that changes the success rate. For anyone interested, these seeds come from a website, Tree Seeds on. It's either Tree Seeds Online or Tree Seed Online. I assume it's Tree Seeds Online, and they're very affordable. I think they sell them by weight, but if I give you a look in, each packet that I bought cost in the region of £1.75, and there's a significant number of seeds in each packet. So yeah, I would encourage you to check them out if you want to explore the seed route. I can't say myself if I'm going to enjoy it or not, but what I will have at the end of this month is a shelving unit with heat mats, with lights, so I'll have a much better setup than what I have now. What I have currently is just for my indoor plants. So yeah, we'll see what happens.